the scene with Kirk in his in that situation, yeah, I didn't understand it. I was confused. However, I gotta watch the show. If you watch it, it plays out. I would love to tell you, but you know, just watch it. If you don't want to watch it, that's your business. But if you do want to know it, watch it. But I was confused myself. I had no idea that was gonna be said. I was blindsided, but it's all good. It won't be the first time, won't be the last time I get blindsided, right? I've been getting blindsided my whole life.
Child, listen. The besties of love and hip hop are fighting. And who would have thought that we'd see the day when Yandy and Rasheeda end up on opposite sides of an argument? We all know that Yandy rides hard for her man Mendeecees and stands by him no matter what he does. And now, Kirk Frost and Mendeecees aren't really on the best of terms after Kirk basically confirmed what Jasmine said about Mendeecees. Now, Kirk is using whatever influence he has in the Atlanta scene to stop people from working with Mendeecees, and Yandy ain't having none of that. Cause you know one thing sis don't play about is her marriage and her bag. And this time, it's on a whole new level, and she's pushing Rasheeda to check her husband. So let's get into this, because Rasheeda and Yandy fighting when they basically have the same type of man is crazy work. So ever since Mendeecees came back from the John back in 2020, he's been trying to get his bag right. You know, Yandy held him down, made sure he had something to come back to as far as love and hip hop goes, and she also cut him into some of her businesses. He's moved straight to Snapchat and even tried to get some gigs as a motivational speaker by setting up a webinar called From a Prison Cell to Living Well. I mean, who did he think was gonna pay for that? But that's besides the point. Yandy consistently being the breadwinner of the family got Mendeecees feeling some kind of way. And if you'll remember, Yandy even complained about him taking off his wedding ring and refusing to put it back on for a very long time. But Mendeecees wasn't feeling like there was any reason to, and even admitted that for him, there really wasn't any more love in the marriage. So he was basically just staying married to Yandy because he ain't have any other options. Dang.
One thing that I also feel like is that respect should be mutual. Since we've been dealing and going through it, this guy over here decided he no longer wanted to wear his ring.
I feel like once we get to a place where this respect is restored, then we can wear the ring.
So if it was a question from Yandy about your ring, what would your answer be to her?
My concept of wearing a ring is, you know, people together as one. I'm trying to get there.
Not there yet.
But what is the part, the together part or the one part?
Both.
Mendeecees has been distant, and it's like he's checked out of the marriage and doing whatever it is he wants. So it wasn't too surprising when Jasmine, yes, Kirk's baby mama, pulled up one day and said that she had seen him, or at least a friend of hers had seen him, hitting on another girl in the bar. They were saying that he had basically silenced the girl to the point where she was afraid to speak out about what she knew.
Racine just so happens to be good friends with one of the girls that Mendeecees is having an affair with. She's scared to come forward, but it's been happening for a while now.
And you gotta know that Yandy started seeing red, and she was ready to throw hands and scatter everything, especially since Mendeecees was adamant that he didn't have anything going on and wasn't cheating on his wife. And Yandy, oh, she was bent over backwards trying to defend this man, and even lied about her being the one texting the women through Mendeecees' phone just to know what's up. Ciao, girl. Yandy thought the matter was settled and done with, but y'all know that's when things really exploded. Now, you know that Kurt's been getting a lot of flack for still trying to get with Jasmine and then painting it like she's the one after him. He was struggling to defend himself, and he quickly took up Mendeecees' alleged affair just to get some heat off of him. Y'all see how ninjas do? But Mendeecees once again denied any affairs and said that he wanted no parts in the drama. He wasn't willing to be the butt of the jokes and asked Kurt to back off, respectfully. But that wasn't enough for Kurt. He just wouldn't let it go and kept bringing up all of the alleged cheating anytime he could as a way to have one up on Mendeecees. He basically said that Jasmine and her friends weren't making anything up, and that if they had dirt on Mendeecees, then there was something out there that he definitely didn't want coming out.
is not being said is why they claiming they got information of a best friend who's scared to come forward, say this and that. I'm like trying to not be in the middle of it, but I'm gonna be honest, y'all gonna have to put 2 and 2 together yourself. People are not just making this up.
But after all of this back and forth, Mendeecees was done playing nice. Kurt was trying to throw him under the bus to cover his own mess, but he wasn't about to let none of that slide. And child, these supposed grown men went into a full-on brawl right then and there when they ran into each other at a club in Atlanta. Mendeecees just came through with all of the smoke until people had to come and break things up while Kurt was trying to brush it off and act like he wasn't the one that set things off in the first place. But the fight really threw Kirk off his game. And since he couldn't hit Mendeecees back, he's trying to get him where it hurts most. His pockets, and Yandy isn't having any of that. She wasn't going to stay quiet, even if she had to put her friend Rasheeda on blast to protect her man. You know, Rasheeda and Yandy have been moving like 2 peas in a pod, and Yandy is quick to defend Rasheeda and show her loyalty when no one's looking. But it looks like their relationship is going down in the gutter, child, because both the ladies are going to stand by their men, even if they keep embarrassing them. And trust me, the internet had a lot to say about it. Not Kurt trying to take the heat off himself. I'll believe Mendeecees before I believe Kirk. Now I'm starting to think Kirk and Jasmine came up with the whole Mendeecees thing. Everyone blames Jasmine, but it's been and always is Kirk. But what do y'all think about this? Share your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, baddies.